Imagine holding a small metal mold used to just pinch wires together. Now imagine paying like $870 for it, and then being told it actually needs a firmware update.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking at today.
Yeah.
Welcome to the deep dive, by the way. Today's source is a highly specific e-commerce page from HDTVSupply for a tool called the VPI RJ45-DIE-SF crimping die.
Right. And our mission today is really to use this one incredibly specialized product as a sort of window to explore the heavy-duty industrial audio and video infrastructure that's just, humming away completely out of sight.
Exactly, because if fixing a cable at home is like using a little handheld paper hole punch, this die is the equivalent of a factory hydraulic press. I mean,
Yeah.
we're looking at a serious piece of enterprise hardware here.
Seriously, at nearly $900. Oh, and there's even this funny little note on the page that says you can save 5% if you pay via check or wire transfer.
Which is a dead giveaway for who actually buys this stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You aren't tossing this on a personal credit card for a weekend DIY project. This is B2B purchasing. The page mentions the die is built to auto-terminate RJ45 and RJ11 plugs, and it's specifically designed to integrate with hydraulic and air compressors.
Okay, just a quick translation for anyone wondering. Terminating an RJ45 just means attaching that familiar plastic clicky connector to the end of a standard internet or Ethernet cable.
Yeah, the one you plug into your router.
Right, exactly. But I have a major point of confusion here. The source explicitly states that this die ships with the latest firmware. Wait, why on earth does a solid hunk of metal used to pinch cables need firmware?
Well, when you're dealing with thousands of cables for massive commercial networks, human hand strength and basic mechanical leverage just don't cut it. I mean, precision is everything at that scale.
So you literally can't just squeeze it hard enough yourself.
No, definitely not. This die doesn't sit in a pair of hand pliers. It pairs with heavy-duty automated machines, like the VPI CM90W listed in our source, and that thing runs over $3,500.
Wow. Okay, but how does a solid mold actually use firmware? I'm still stuck on that.
Right, so it acts as a smart localized sensor. The die contains a microchip that communicates directly with that $3,500 compressor machine.
Wait, really? A microchip inside the mold itself?
Yeah, the firmware calibrates the exact hydraulic pressure needed for that specific mold to clamp down. Because if it's a fraction of a millimeter off, or there's a tiny fluctuation in pressure, the internal copper wires get crushed.
Oh, and the connection just fails entirely.
Exactly.
So a tiny physical error at this scale means a cascading network failure. The die is basically a localized computer, ensuring the physical compression is just completely flawless.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
And you really have to look at the massive ecosystem this hardware is building. The broader HDTVSupply catalog we're pulling from is just staggering.
Oh, I know.
They list over 2,000 different HDMI modular matrix switchers alone.
2000. And they even have custom TV systems designed to link up to 160 screens simultaneously, like routing 4K video over local area networks.
Yeah, it's immense.
It's like we're looking at the hidden engine room of a massive cruise ship, whereas, most of us only ever see the passenger cabin.
That's a great way to put it. Think about the last time you were at a sports bar on a Sunday, watching 50 different screens perfectly synced to a live game without a millisecond of lag or static.
Yeah, you just take it for granted.
Right. But you aren't just looking at standard TVs there. You are looking at the end result of this exact hydraulic-level firmware updated infrastructure.
It really shows that the seamless entertainment we just expect to work relies entirely on this hidden, highly expensive world of industrial tools.
Oh, completely.
We see the glowing screen and assume it's simple, but we're ignoring the complex, high-stakes arteries feeding data into it.
Because the physical reality of our digital world is incredibly heavy and incredibly precise.
Definitely. So the next time you're enjoying that perfectly synced game, think back to the sheer engineering behind it.
Yeah, there's a whole world behind the drywall.
And ask yourself, if a local sports bar requires this much hidden industrial-grade infrastructure just to show a football game, imagine the sheer scale of the hardware quietly humming behind the walls of a major hospital or a global stock exchange.